Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel. Well, it's been a little while since I've discussed copper. That's right, a little bit of Cu. It is really the only industrial metal that I care to stack, a lot of anyway. It has many different types of uses, but how to stack it is important. There's many different ways you can stack this metal, and my all-time favorite way personally is through pocket change. That's right, your pre-1982 pennies, 95% copper. So about the cheapest way to build a copper stack. Some of your 82 pennies are copper and some aren't, but anything 1981 and older certainly is going to be 95% copper. So it does take some time to go through all the pocket change and put away your copper this way, but I find it's definitely without the problem of a premium in collecting copper in this manner. The all-time least expensive way is salvaging copper. Of course, I don't salvage copper, so that's why I like to stack the pre-1982 pennies. But for those that do salvage copper, they do their own copper pours oftentimes, and you see a lot of that right here. A lot of these copper pieces that you see here on the table came from HD Dyna Lowrider, who's a copper pour artist here in the community. Does a lot of copper pours. Really neat little pieces. Here's one with another channel on it. This one is Spokane Silver Stacker. Neat little channel bar for him. You can also purchase copper, but I've found that problematic. These particular bars I picked up from Pirate Stacker, and I love them. I got a good deal. Thank you, Pirate. But these rounds here, I just wanted them. In this particular case, this is a COVID round, so I picked up a whole tube of copper rounds. That way I can remember COVID times if I wanted to by checking out these rounds here. There's some nice Robin Hood rounds. So occasionally I'll buy a tube of copper, but that's just mostly because I like to. It's inexpensive as compared to silver or gold, but definitely has a large premium. Take this bar for example. This is a new acquisition from a little while back. Actually, I picked this up a month or two ago. And here we have 1 pound of 3/9 fine copper. It's a really cool bar. But you know, copper at the time was probably about $4 a pound, and this sold for north of $20. So therein lies the problem with stacking copper. It's not the easiest metal to stack and do anything with, just buying it. Buy what you like. If you want to buy copper, go ahead and do so. But I would highly suggest either salvage or go through your pocket change for the bulk of it. So all that said, I've recently won a 200 sub giveaway from my friend HD Dyna Lowrider, and he sent me along some items, some more copper for the stack, which is fantastic, so I'm going to show that. But before I get into the copper, how about a little bit of silver? This is a channel bar he sent along. So obviously is 3.27 ounces, 3/9 pure silver. And it says HDDL, HD Dyna Lowrider, 200 subs. So really nice poured piece. It's awesome. So really happy that I won his GA. Thank you, HD, for the opportunity. So before I show you what he sent along for copper, if you have not checked out HD Dyna Lowrider, he's a great friend of mine, and I've done a lot of business back and forth. And he's great with copper in particular. So these copper pieces right here, if you enjoy stacking copper, you might enjoy checking out HD Dyna Lowrider's channel. Now, let's get into some more copper. The box HD sent along sure was heavy. There is his mailing address, if anybody ever needs to get a hold of him. And I have a whole bunch of copper from him to share with all of you. Let's check this out. There we go. Lots and lots of copper. So I'm familiar with this piece right here. This is the copper cube. Really neat. So you can see this one's 1.15 pounds. Something interesting about CU is it's talked about in poundage, not so much ounces. So it's a little bit different than silver and gold. So there's my second cube there. Have this nice shiny bar. Another just over a pound worth of copper there. So really good progress adding to the stack that way. And this one, I did take a sneak peek. It's just awesome. I love the pore craters. Really neat. This one's almost a pound. Really appealing design. So if you like community pours, again, HD is great. So definitely check him out. I think this is my all-time favorite piece he sent along. Little heart. Awesome. Just really nicely done. Put that right up there. And then we come to the big one here. Check this out. This is one heck of a brick of copper. Look at the size of that. So almost 5 pounds. So quite a bit of copper added to the stack. Now copper's been all over the place. I'm going to put up a little bit of a chart. It was way high, then it came down, and now it's rebounding. Who knows where copper is going to go? I'm going to continue to stack it as much as I can because, like I said, this metal is highly used in industry. And if the economy recovers sometime in the future here, I expect the demand for copper to be quite high. Plus, who knows how the mining's really going right now with copper. There's rumors out there of not as much silver, gold, and copper being mined just simply because of the cost of mining it. So if they've slowed down the mining process, will that affect the price of all of these different metals coming up? I think it might. And so that's another consideration to look at stacking copper, silver, gold, all of those types of metals. But of course, copper being the predominantly industrial metal of the bunch here. So there we have it, my friends. One last look at the growth of the copper stack. Do you love copper? Let me know in the comments section if it's something that you like to stack. I love hearing from all of you. And as always, thank you so much for watching.